What's up? Dave here with Method 7. I'm here at the BIOS LED booth, and they have an incredible new light. It's an HPS Spectrum on an LED. And we just tested it out with our HPS crystal lens and our HPS polymer lens, and it filters the light perfectly so you can see balanced white lights, even though it's got that yellow HPS Spectrum. This is the creator, Poetry of Plants. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so about 5 or 6 years ago, I saw people going, switching back over to high pressure sodium from LED because they weren't happy with the way that the plant was expressing, right? So their consumer value is affected by the light, and so I spent 5 years figuring out whether that had to do with the spectrum, how close we needed to be to HPS Spectrum to get the same consumer value. So that end result, the way that the flower looked, the secondary metabolites, all those aromatics that we were kind of losing, and did that have to do with spectrum or how the light was being generated? Whether it was coming, like, is it because the light's being generated from diodes and electricity instead of gas, right? Because the sun is gas, and maybe the high pressure sodium, since it's gas, that's what's doing it. But no, actually what we found was that it had to do more with the spectrum. So there was also a lot of research that was going into people playing around with 730 nanometer and 660 and like how much far red you needed. So I figured out what that was in balance with this warmer spectrum, and then I partnered with BIOS to create what I believe is the first grow light made by a grower based off of consumer value, putting consumer value over efficiency.
Let's go.
And we're still efficient.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's not about like making it as most efficient. Like if you can't sell your weed, who cares?
Sure.
That's it.
How are the plants loving it?
They love it. So we're seeing like some of the same differences that you would get with high pressure sodium. The big difference, of course, is that you can bump up that total PPFD without having to like overpopulate with double-ended and need to have like these oversized HVAC systems for it all.
Wow, that's good.
And if you wanted to, like, what we found too with like sour diesels and OGs, a lot of times like sour diesel, the reason why people were getting that expression because sour diesel was very heat sensitive, right? So they would have their hoods high up above, and they would be getting lower PPFD to the plant, and that was creating that flavor profile that's been lost with the lighting. So you can simulate that easily without having to move the light. You just drop the light intensity down. Right.
That's dope. This is super exciting.
Thanks,
Great work. I can't wait to see how it evolves. It's cool to see you're kind of pushing the bounds of technology, but a throwback style.
That's it.
So, let's go.
All right. Appreciate you.